Our life is amazing gift. Everyone already got it, but all will get once only. Gift always gives us joy, but we feel always stressed because most often we practice hurting each other. So we fail to recognize the value of gift. Let us bring back the joy of life together by practicing the important and valuable principles of life. At least one principle in a day we should try to apply in our daily life, and progressively we should make it as our inherent habit. If we practice this every minute in our life, we will become amazing gift to someone's life. Let us practice. You practice honor. It is not to feel ashamed of who you are or what you are doing. It is a feeling of being worthy with respect to others. It distinguishes one who is doing just regardless of what others are doing. You practice honor when you avoid doing things which makes you feel ashamed. You practice honor when you set a good example for others. You practice honor when you keep your agreements. You practice honor. You practice assertiveness. It means you think, express your own ideas, opinions, and talents. By this, you make a difference in the world in your own special way. You are confident to tell the truth about what is just. You practice assertiveness when you tactfully tell people what you really think. You practice assertiveness when you choose not to allow others to lead you into trouble. You practice assertiveness when you share your own ideas and feelings with others. You practice assertiveness. You practice humility. It is not to consider yourself more important than other people. It is to think that others' needs are also important. It is to admit mistakes and learn from them. You practice humility when you respect what each person contributes. You practice humility when you are doing your best for its own sake, not to impress anyone. You practice humility when you are thankful instead of being boastful. You practice humility. You practice reliability. It is doing something that you have agreed to do in a predictable way without forgetting or having to be reminded. You really care about doing what you said you would do. You practice reliability when you treat your agreements and promises seriously. You practice reliability when you find another way if obstacles occur. You practice reliability when you make promises you can keep. You practice reliability. You practice obedience. It is obeying the law even when no one is watching. It is following what is right and playing by the rules. It means listening to others in authority and to yourself. You practice obedience when you keep your appointments without having to be reminded. You practice obedience when you follow the rules even if you feel like ignoring them. You practice obedience when you communicate with authority respectfully. You practice obedience. You practice creativity. It is to discover new ideas, new thoughts that might never have been part of you before. It is seeing something in a new way, finding a different way to get something done or to solve a problem. You practice creativity when you use knowledge and training to develop your gifts. You practice creativity when you have the discipline to practice. You practice creativity when you think of new ways to make things work better. You practice creativity. You practice courage. It is personal bravery in the face of fear. It is moving ahead even when you feel like giving up or quitting. It is needed in trying new things, in facing the truth, and in picking up yourself after a mistake, ready to try again. You practice courage when you admit your mistake and learn from them. You practice courage when you do what is right, even when it is scary. You practice courage when you are willing to try new things. You practice courage. You practice detachment. It is choosing how well you act in a situation rather than just reacting. You are free to do what you really want to do. It is experiencing your feelings without allowing them to control you. You practice detachment. When you take time out before doing something you would be sorry for later on. You practice detachment when you are thinking and feeling together. You practice detachment when you look at your feelings before deciding how to react. You practice detachment. You practice orderliness. It is being neat and living with a sense of harmony. It means learning something so that it works. It is doing something step by step, staying on track instead of going in circles. You practice orderliness when you have a plan before you start any job. You practice orderliness when you have a place to put each of your belongings. You practice orderliness when you solve your problems step by step. You practice orderliness